What's up, everybody? I'm back here today to give you a live seated workout. It's going to be in home, so everyone should be able to do it in some variation or form. Please ask me any questions, but today should be a good one. Make sure it's viewable. Okay. All right. So many of y'all know me already. My name is Garrison Red. I'm a power lifter, but most of all, I'm a disabled rights advocate. And today my goal is, since many of us is quarantined and in home, is to show y'all how to work out from a seated position. Check me out. So today we're gonna focus on arms. So I'm gonna lift some dumbbells. What's up, dude Dan? How are you? So I like to start out with hammer curls. So first we're gonna do them together, then we'll do them one by one. Four, five. Nice, bro. Definitely. You could do it along with me if you want. I'm doing pretty good. I'm quarantined, practicing social distancing, taking it one day at a time. Oh, sorry. Yeah, definitely. That's the key. Gotta stay safe, gotta stay healthy and well. Typically for warming up though, I do like to do some pull aparts just to get my muscles ready. How's things over in your area? Is the outbreak as bad? It's pretty bad in New York City right now. Yeah, this workout's for ladies. Yeah, we have a lot of cases climbing. Yeah, this workout is for ladies and guys. Um, you could use this is a 30-pound resistance band. You could use something much lighter. It's all up to your discretion. Yeah, gotta stay active. The body was meant to move, so gotta keep moving. Okay. The body was made to move. So back to doing some hammer curls. Three, four, five, eight, Yep, Angel, that's a fact. I try to tell people all the time that just because you're disabled does not mean you can't partake in activities where you exerting yourself or just moving and fitness. Fitness is very important due to the fact that a lot of times we're sitting down all day, and all of that just can lead to other health issues. For one, I wasn't really into working out about 2 3 years ago, and I realized that the more I worked out, the better my health improved, which was very significant. Like I said, the body was meant to move, so you have to do something just to keep yourself going. And it doesn't have to be weight training. I mean, there's tons of exercises you can do, or there's tons of activities you can do as well, such as dancing is another activity, or whatever you're into. If you just like stroll around your neighborhood for a couple of minutes each day, um, that's always effective. I know some people have limited dexterity in their hands and limited mobility in their arms, so I mean, there are adaptive attachments in those cases, but yeah, gotta keep moving. Like I said, yeah, and you only have to do it for a few minutes each day. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's very important for me to show like my capabilities, so it could give other individuals an idea of things that they can do. Um, like I always tell people, I may not be the best at any one thing, but I try a lot of different things in order to give people just an idea or a sense where they could potentially get to, or things they could surpass me in. So it's not really so much for me, but it's more of something to give, especially younger individuals, something to aspire to become and to surpass. That's why I try to typically just involve myself in a tons of different activities. Because when I was first injured, I didn't know none of these activities exist until one day I went searching for it. And when you search for things, you will find what you're looking for. Um, and I'm a firm believer of that. Four, five. Yep. Oh, I don't mind you asking. Yeah, I'm sorry for the internet breaking up. It was we just had like an emergency alert. I'm a T12 paraplegic. That's my injury level and the diagnosis of my injury. Yeah, I just got that alert. That's what messed up my internet. Yeah, it's pretty bad out here right now. It's like that right now. It's currently like the epicenter of the coronavirus. Yeah, so it's not looking good. A lot of people are getting very sick out there right now. Out here right now. So we're just trying to stay as safe as possible. So it's very important that we practice social distancing. Yep, it's getting. I think a lot of us underestimated the severity of the virus. Oh, so typically I train six. Honestly, lately I've been training 7 days a week just because I have nothing to do as far as with this quarantine. But I try to train anywhere between 30 minutes to sometimes it lasts 2 hours. I would say 30 minutes, but sometimes I end up training for like 2 hours. But I try to keep it moving every day. I try to do something physically active. My body does need rest, so I do sleep a lot. But luckily, I think I've been blessed with good genetics, so I'm able to recover pretty fast. Yeah. But everybody's different. So, oh, you in Brooklyn also? Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the East New York section. Yeah, hydration is key. Right here's the water. Also a good diet. I stay away from like junk food, and I don't really eat too much fast food. Here and there, I have cheat days, but my cheat days consist of one bag of chips. But some people are able to have more cheat days than others, so let's keep that in mind as well. I know people that can make muscle off of doing just about anything, such as they can have 5 bagels and look like the Hulk after. So everybody's body is different. Just gotta find what works best for you. What works best for me is working out on a consistent basis. I found that when I take time off, I lose. When I take time off, I kind of lose a lot of strength. Yeah, yeah. Hydration, you don't want to overhydrate either. And you got to do everything in moderation. Well, first thing first, me typically I would survey the individual to get an idea of what's their level and where they're currently at. Um, because everybody is different and everybody have different goals. What's up, Morris? So yeah, everybody has different levels and everybody have different goals. So first thing first, I would like to know what's their goal, and then from there, I would design somewhat of a program that fit around their goals. But also the key is not so much. You got to look at the bigger picture. So you got to look deep and see where you want to be. Things don't change overnight, and Rome wasn't built in a day. So you got to have consistency, you got to have time, and you got to put in the effort. So that's where I would start at. Um, I'll start out moderately, maybe like a 30-minute session. Because another thing is, what I find is a lot of individuals get discouraged when they are unable to keep up with the performance that they are expecting due to their programming or their schedule or however their trainer plans things for them. So the best thing is to stay within their comfort zone, stay within their level of ability, and then build from there. When I started working out, I only worked out like 15 minutes a day. Then I gradually increased it and built the endurance and the stamina. I think that's what worked best for me because I could lift now like 305 pounds. However, prior 2 years ago, I only could lift like 135 pounds. So it just takes time, it takes muscle memory, it takes consistency, and all that stuff. Now let's get another set in. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you can't expose yourself to injury if you don't rest, but that's up to you. As far as the rest part, that's up to you to determine. Some people need more rest than others. You got to listen to your body. If you know on a particular day you're overexerting yourself, you might want to rest that body part for a few days. Like for instance, with me, I'm able to bench press like 3 times a week. However, not every day is a heavy day. Not every day is a light day. So you do got to change up the variations of what you're working on and the frequency. Um, but thank God I've been injury free um, ever since I started working out. I never experienced any setbacks in regards to that. However, I listen to my body. I don't go past what I can't do. That's what you see a lot of times in the gym. You see a lot of individuals exerting themselves to points where they risk injury. Then you got to know your recovery. You got to understand your recovery. Are you able to sleep 10 hours a day? If you're able to sleep 10 hours a day, you're going to recover faster than someone that's only able to sleep 6 hours a day or 7 hours a day. That's just simple math. So, with that said, you got to know yourself and you got to know your limitations. And I think that's what works for me. Like I said, when it comes to working out and fitness, not everybody's the same. Not everybody's body is the same. Yeah, you could keep a log or have a program and stick to the program. There's different variations to go about it, but it's what works best for you at the end of the day. And that's what I try to emphasize mostly. Like when people ask me questions, I tell them, what I'm able to do. You may be able to do a higher volume than I can, which is understandable because your body has built that endurance, or your body can hold that large amount of volume. Some people are able to lift heavier weights, um, but are unable to do certain other exercises. So it's all about what are, your limitations and listening to yourself. Like I could do, I'll tell you a funny story. I could do like 1,000,000 curls, but I won't get vascular. My arms may get bigger, but I won't get really vascular. So that's another thing. All right, Angel. Take care. Look forward to hearing from you again soon. Yeah, exactly. Some people cannot do any stationary running or treadmill running. And that's completely okay. Um, since we all are different. So now I like to trick the muscle and I like to do some curls from using the resistance band. I just put the resistance band underneath my wheelchair and then I get a good grip and I just curl. This is a good workout if you don't have much room for dumbbells or if you don't have any. And you could purchase these items for relatively cheap on Amazon. I think I got a couple of them for the price of like $20. I got a few different variations, a few different resistant ones. This is actually a 30-pound resistance band, but I also have like 15, 10s, 20s. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. That sounds like a plan. That definitely that definitely sounds like a plan. We go do the workout together. I think relatively simple. If you don't have these items, I'm sure you could just let me know what you have, and then we can adapt it. Cause I know like everybody has different equipment at home. Yeah, make it a nice live workout. And that way you could, ask me questions, right here on live while we're working out together. And I think it'll be very resourceful and impactful. Yep, this is how we doing it. Gyms are closed, but we still got to put in that work. Oh yeah, I'm actually. It's funny because I'm gonna be on his show tomorrow on Instagram at 1 o'clock. I believe he's from the UK, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, tomorrow I'm be on Adaptive to Perform at 1 o'clock. Well, I believe it's 5 your time, 1 o'clock Eastern time. So yeah, I think that's 5 your time or 4 your time. I'm not too sure. But you will be seeing me. 6, there you go. Yeah. Yep. 6 show time. 1 hour time. 1 Eastern time. So this should be, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty cool conversation. What a coincidence. That's amazing right there. It's cool because the one thing I've noticed is that you and like not only you, a lot of other people do want to learn more about the disabled community. And I think in times like this, it's more important than ever because now everybody has to adapt in some way or some form due to, the pandemic outbreak. And with that said, you can learn a lot from individuals with disabilities because typically we've been adapting all our life pretty much. So this is a pretty great time to, learn more about individuals with disabilities and how we go through our day-to-day routines.